y'all, welcome back to my channel. TT here, your friendly psychic medium on the internet, back with another money message. All right, we're gonna see together who this message is for. I do not know who this message is gonna be for, so I'm hearing 1111, make a wish. So I'm gonna take that as confirmation. This message is for any of you that have made a wish in regards to money. Okay, I'm excited, y'all. Let's see what comes out in the cards. What's the prediction? What's coming towards you? What do we start with? Okay, let's start with these. Everything is working out for you. You are exactly where you need to be. Trusting in that, knowing in that. All right, Spirit. What money message do you have for my viewers? Spirit, what money message do you have for my viewers? All right, do not worry. You got the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is all about not worrying. Sleep good at night. Go to sleep smiling. Everything is working out for you. I love this energy. To start out like this is a very powerful confirmation of everything that I just said. The best part about this is financial freedom. Freedom to choose, freedom to decide when you want to wake up, when you want to sleep, what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to spend your money, what you want to invest in, what you don't want to invest in. Like, who wouldn't love that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who wouldn't love to be able to just go with the flow, not worry about a goddamn thing? Not one single bill, not one single expectation. So let's get some more messages for my viewer. Spirit. All right, make sure there's no need to rush. All right. Money messages for my viewer. Okay, I'm seeing a raise in position. Okay, out of nowhere. Before the end of the year, I'm predicting a raise, a promotion. Okay. These are also my cards for going viral. Okay, top charts. Okay, reaching a top chart in a situation. So what you need to know is that you're about to go viral. You're about to reach a top chart in some type of industry that you're in. Okay. This doesn't give me like an award yet, but this is getting a leading role. Okay. So signing the papers to, for that contract, signing the papers for that position. All right. I'm also picking up on ending something with one job to take on another job, and it's a higher paying position, a higher paying job, and you may even be able to relocate if you are seeking to like relocate to another state or a new city. You're going to be able to quit one job. I'm also predicting here for you like quitting a job, resigning or stepping down on your own merit, because whatever reputation came with that job wouldn't serve you. Okay, it wouldn't serve you, and so you would be better not having any derogatory remarks on your credit, on your good name, on your resume, and then you take that and you apply for another position, and it feels like you may even be able to use the history of that company or something like that. There's like some type of power play where you're able to use the history of one company and finagle some things as well. Okay. It literally says you have to leave a position or be terminated. However, there's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change careers entirely. Moving up, you are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. Okay? All of these steps are leading you to be your own entrepreneur. Okay? Your ancestors really want you to be a self-made entrepreneur, to put that skill, wear that crown, wear that throne that you were born to do. Maybe putting it off because you feel like you have to go through all of these different hurdles just to secure something one way. And I feel like they are going to still honor that. But ultimately, all these smaller jobs are preparing you to be some type of self-made entrepreneur, a millionaire, a billionaire, trillionaire, whatever your heart's desires. Okay, it's in your contract. These other smaller jobs are giving you the confidence that you need to really put yourself out there and network with other people, because you know the inner makings or the interconnectedness of what it takes to have a well-operated business for yourself, right? So, kudos to you. All right, money messages. I always say, you want to know how your money is doing? Pay attention to the energy surrounding your money, okay? Side hustle, yeah. This is giving me confirmation. So you know how like the leprechaun, right? Someone could be Irish. Ugh. Or something to do with luck here. An omen. Okay, so you know how the pot of gold is always sitting there. It's shining, it's beautiful, it's tempting, it's all the great things, it's all the attractive things that's necessary to keep attracting more money, right? To keep generating more money. But you never see the leprechaun like hoarding it or holding too tight to it. He leaves it where it is. He knows where it is. And when he wants it, he just has it. He just knows it's his. And he can always tell when something is off about his money. You know what I'm saying? So it's always other people finding the pot of gold, liking the pot of gold, and then being tempted to touch the pot of gold. It does not take away from the fact that it still belongs to the fucking leprechaun. And if you take something from that pot, you will reap karma. Okay, so what they're telling me is like, you're like the leprechaun. You have a pot of gold. Your energy is very inherent. Your money is so abundant to the point where it comes with karma. If you're tempted to touch and take from you, if people are tempted to touch and take from you, you will have to pay the piper. Okay, and so it would be better, you know, if they come to the leprechaun, if they come to you and pretty much say, and just act straight out right. No, but this is trying to steal. And then they be over there like, oh my God, why are you chasing me? Bitch, you took my coin. Give me my coin. Okay, why you touch my coin for? And it's like, I just took a little bit. You had so much. I don't give a damn. Wake up call. Yeah, hey, hello, motherfucker. Hello. You remember that coin you had? That's what it's giving. You remember that coin you had? This is your spiritual awakening. Your energy, your abundance is like good karma. Okay? Now all of a sudden, you know, all I did was touch you one time. All I did was put the tip in. All I did was like it for a little bit. All I did was I just experienced it. All it takes is one time. And they're having a wake-up call. So there's like a shot clock. There's like a clock. There's like a warning, a ringing. Okay? Spiritual awakening, sudden clarity, urgent awareness, can't ignore anymore. So someone feels like they can't ignore the signs of the time. The time, these are some serious times. I can't ignore it. Secret admirer, I got feelings. This is my opportunity. I'm about to miss it. So yeah, someone has been trying to pretend like they're not triggered by you, trying to pretend like they do not care. They've been talking real reckless at the mouths. Fuck you. Fuck you, viewer. I don't care. You can't do shit to me. That's how they were talking. Someone was talking so fucked up about you in regards to you, your energy, your feelings, whatever was done. And it's like, they're like, what the fuck have I done? Why did I say that? Why did I do that? Why didn't I just... Why? You know what I'm saying? First they were going like, why you do this to me? I'm mad at you. I hope the worst for you. And then everything was turned off. Somebody went too far. Okay, influencer status. Look at this. You know what's triggering? You know why they want to get out of their own way? They know that you are going to be a millionaire. They know that you're going to be successful. They know that you are going to be, you're going to win awards. They know that you're going to be well known. They know that you're not just going to be viral. You are going to be a star. It's already written. You keep showing up. Guaranteed. Success is guaranteed because you don't fucking give up on yourself. Nobody can take you down. And many people have tried. Many people have tried to steal your energy. They've tried to trigger you. They try to distract you. They try to bully you. They try to run you off. They try to watch you descend. And right now they're getting dragged. They're being spiritually dragged. What the fuck? Why did I take this shit so personal? Why did I do this? Social recognition, online fame, power to influence, swipe up. Now for the rest of their life, they're going to see you everywhere. Hey, Panini, don't you be a meanie. They're going to see you everywhere. They're going to watch you everywhere. They're going to see you on everything. When they go shopping, your brand's going to be on all the shelves. They're going to be like, why can't I get this? Every sponsorship is going to be... When they turn on the fucking TV, there you are. They're going to try to hide. Next year, somebody going to walk up and they're like, I don't even watch TV. I don't even keep devices. I live in a bunker underground. They're going to run into somebody. And that person going to be like, did you hear about such and such? And they're going to be like, why can't I get away from you? They can't get away from you because they stole a little bit. They took a little bit. They wasted your time. Some of y'all, your energy is your time, your currency. Okay? They created some type of delays. They try to give you mental anguish. What you put out is what someone is getting back. It's time. Yeah. And they just wish that it's like now they want to stop. So I'm predicting that someone is going to stop. Someone is going to stop overreacting, and they're realizing that they are the motherfucking problem, that they need to go get some mental help, that they need to seek some type of mental, spiritual, emotional shadow work or something. They need to go see a fucking therapist. They mad at the wrong person. And they go from hating you and wanting you to fucking want to see you like that you be demised to hyping you up, sending you gifts, saying congratulations, stop being a motherfucking hater. It feels like people that have been a hater are going to stop being a hater. Alright, Spirit, what's coming? You're entering into a new life, a new season. Oh, my damn leg fell asleep. Shit. So it seems like whatever blockages you felt like you were experiencing or having or under, all that's being removed. So don't worry. And the corporates are being dragged to fucking hell because they was wishing hell on you, telling you to fucking go to hell. but you their biggest fucking supporter. How the fuck does that work? You're the biggest fucking cheerleader, and they telling you to go to hell. They wishing harm on you. They can't even prevent their dark thoughts on you. You could do a lot of fucking things to a lot of people, and you don't. You just allow spirit to protect you, because it's like you take this stand where if I'm wrong, let God handle me. If I'm meant to do this, I'm gonna keep showing up. So you was assigned for some shit that you probably didn't even want to do, and you had to deal with the situation. You had to deal with what comes with the territory. Regardless, you was still left holding the bag. Regardless, like, I don't even fucking want this bag. I don't even fucking smoke this shit. You know, I don't eat this shit. I don't smoke this shit. I don't even go here, but I go here. All right. So I'm seeing here like misery, loving company, and those people getting exposed. This is like misery, loving company. The people it being exposed exactly who the corporate is. That person may come to you directly and apologize. This is an apology. I'm seeing someone at your job trying to make sure that you don't, like, specifically trying to make sure you don't take their job from them. So there is somebody that seems like they've been there longer than you, or they've been at this job longer than you, and they feel like it was unfair. They feel like it was unfair that management was considering you for like a clean slate, a new opportunity, something that they would have wanted, but they weren't considered for it. And it seems like you're going to get this offer, and then the person's going to be like, you know, damn, it's bittersweet. I'm happy for you. You know, I would have loved that job. I would have loved that position, you know, but you earned it. So that's like a backhanded compliment, right? Inserting what they would have wanted. You see what I'm saying? While congratulating you on what you have, takes away from the spotlight being on you. Why are they mentioning what they would have wanted for themselves while celebrating you? No different than if you are content creators, okay, on social media of any capacity. This is like people saying, you know, yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing that you're doing. It ain't no luck for me, but we all in this together, you know, or if it can happen for you, it can happen for me. It's still a backhanded compliment because they're not there to celebrate you. They're there to compete with you, to try to figure out what are you doing that they could be doing that would help get them where they need to be. So you're going to be made aware of this. It seems like you could address it, but I don't see you addressing it. I see you. Fuck, this could be like a mother. It'd be like a mother figure or something. It's like someone giving a backhanded compliment. Like, you know, if I had the opportunity to do better in my life, I would have did better. But you did it. You know? If I didn't have all these children, or if I didn't get married, or if I didn't, or if me and your parent didn't separate, I would have this. I would have wanted this for you, but you doing it. It's almost like whatever youth or life that was in one person, they're pretty much saying in so many words, you took my youth, you took my life, trying to make you carry that burden. But that's not what it is. They weren't chosen for that. It reminds me of that moment in, you know, like, it's a backhanded compliment, like Scar, right? What did he say? And this is very controversial. According to society, according to status, Scar was supposed to inherit some shit. It was supposed to be expected, you know. But the real way to inherit some shit was to earn it. It was always like that, you know. But lying and stealing and perpetrating, get where you want to go, you didn't have to work hard to get it. You just had to lie good, lie really good to get what you wanted. So it's like Scar saying, you know, you really did a good job. If I had the opportunity to do it, I would have done the same thing. Or if I would have done a good job too. It's still a backhanded compliment, right? If you do some shit and someone didn't do some shit, that just is what it is. Not sitting around saying like, had I been offered the opportunity, I would have rose to the occasion. There is no if you were offered the opportunity to rise to the occasion. There's just choices. Life is nothing more than a series of choices. And I feel like someone is being made very aware that they chose not to invest. They chose not having something that they felt entitled to, not being the way that they wanted, to determine whether or not they would choose to do the right thing or the wrong thing. Period. Point blank, period. That's fucking undeniable. 7 of Cups in reverse. I can't parade anymore. I can't masquerade anymore. Like, you are the problem. Because the outcome had nothing to fucking do with this person. Someone feels like the outcome had nothing to do with them. Which means the whole time, as you were sacrificing and pushing and never giving up and not making excuses for yourself and doing it, regardless of what you was feeling emotionally, regardless of what you was going through in your personal life, regardless of what you was going in any area, you did not make excuses. And so the outcome of your efforts, the outcome of anything that you've put your time, energy, love, investment into is showing that you fucking earned it. That is 100%. According to this person, based off of the statistics that they believe, based off the hardship that's supposed to be for certain people, you were supposed to fail. You were supposed to not be successful. God was supposed to make sure you do not thrive. And look at you now. So, I'm seeing you get a lot of backhanded compliments. I'm seeing your energy be really light. Your burden is being very light. And I see someone wanting an opportunity. They want an opportunity to go back in time. They are wishing that they can go back in time and do it differently. To right their wrongs. To not be prideful, to not be stubborn, to choose to see things differently. Somebody's choosing to be more present as well. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, someone had a fucking chip on their shoulder. Someone had a chip on their shoulder and they had it so made in the fucking shade. They had, everything was just easy. But it's like no matter what, I don't know if it's like the person laying next to you was like your biggest enemy and then this person was convinced that you were their biggest enemy. Come to find out, it's like the chip on their shoulder don't even belong to you or them. The chip on their shoulder is because they just wish they would finally be, I don't know. What is wrong with this person? This person's not used to being told no. So y'all could have been, everything could have been copacetic, everything could have been fine. But if you just said no, not today, or no, someone here does not like the word no. They are so used to being said yes, being told yes. And if you say no to them, it triggers them. And they like, okay, bet. Now you're my biggest enemy. And the no can be literally in association to you and your energy and what you want to do and what you don't want to do. Just wanting you to be a yes man, a yes woman. Saying no to this person is it's like, on what grounds? I feel like someone may have met someone that they felt like, okay, this person never tell me no, so I'm gonna go over there with this person. And then they fuck around, they met someone just like them that's not used to being told no. They don't ever tell this person no, but the day that this person tell that person no, oh, they lose their shit. And so from being with somebody that can't be told no and literally gets tit for tat and petty when they're told no, this person is like, yuck. And they're realizing like, fuck, I did the same thing. I was like that. Someone is disgusted with their own, with themselves, with their own petty ways. And they wish that they recognize that about themselves sooner. Okay? And they're hoping that there's still hope between the two of you. That all is not lost between the two of you. You know, when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. Life triggers someone. They don't be mentally there. They ain't there all day. They ain't rap tight. They get reckless and self-destructive. They don't like accepting defeat. They need to put that energy in something else. Okay. I'm preaching to the choir, y'all. These are all the money messages that I'm seeing for you guys. Like I said, you got energy, you got promotions, but more importantly, you are good karma. You are walking good karma. Everything you touch turns to gold. And you really need to know that. Okay? Especially if people be trying to double dip. That's it. That's all. Love y'all. See you in the next one.